Hello, Flosstube, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Denise, and this is Black Ribbon Stitch Studio. My channel all about cross stitch, although sometimes I do show some crochet and other crafts, but today it's all about cross stitch. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram as a Black Ribbon Stitch Studio. I would love to chat with you over there as well. Let's see, I have not been up to much. There has not been much going on in life, which sometimes I consider that to be a good thing. There, my new granddaughter Kyra is doing well. The whole family is doing well. I'm pleased to say. I will probably add a little video of the two girls together at the end, because I just think it's like really cute, and I'm sure you want to see it. Angel is right here in the room, so there's no telling whether he's going to make an appearance today or not, but let me just tell you, he has been doing some redecorating, and I told him, quite frankly, he's making me really rethink my life choices too often. So apparently I can't have any cute decorations out in the common areas of my home, because Angel just wants to put them where he wants them to be, and if he wants to break them, then he'll break them. So, we're going to try a different approach and see what we come up with. I'm just having a difficult time living a life of bare surfaces. Let's put it that way. I have still been watching. I watched the finale of Shogun last night. It was super emotional. The series was brilliantly done. I'm so happy that I watched it. And I totally recommend it to anyone if you have any interest at all in, the events of 16th century Japan. I'm still watching Ozark, and I'm finding that after I watch a couple of episodes of Ozark, I watch at night before I go to sleep. I generally need to distract myself with something else before I actually go to sleep, because I've been dreaming about these people. I've been all involved in their shenanigans in my dreams, and I'm like, no, I'm like, why am I dreaming that? And then I remember, it's because I was watching Ozark. Also, highly recommend. So if you're ready, then let's get to talking about stitching. I want to thank you so much for your comments. We are going to talk about comments and stats, and then we will get into the stitching. So in a previous video, I showed you a piece of fabric flare fabric that is a fabric that is printed on, and I started a project on that. I think it's Fall Harvest, and we got into a discussion about whether the fabric is washable or not. I'm assuming that it is, because it's printed. Well, I've never done it before, but I'm assuming it's washable. And so Allison at Mrs. AZ Family Zoo Stitches said that she uses a lot of fabric flare, but she's never washed it either. So maybe she's suggesting that I maybe try a scrap of it first in cold water, which yes, I will definitely do that. Linda also suggested that I wash a corner of the fabric flare to test it before washing the whole piece. So yes, definitely. Thank you guys. I will definitely be doing that when I get to that point in the process, aka when I finish stitching on the fabric. Okay, also Linda okay, so I talked about how I was stitching the star on African American Santa, the first bit of treasure braid I stitched with no problem. The second bit I couldn't get my needle threaded to save my life. So I immediately ordered some needle threaders. I just got, you know, like the usual, the very cheapest little cute ones. There's 6 in there. I'm like, how bad could it be, right? So I got those. And so Linda also says that she uses a size 22 needle for Kreinik and Whisper thread. And that on the 32 count linen that she uses for mirabilias. And so, yes, that's a great idea. And Sheila of Sunshine Stitchers also suggested that I consider using a size 24 needle for my metallic thread as well as a needle threader. And because it's going to move the fabric threads further apart. Duly noted, I am definitely going to take that advice. I'm going to use a larger needle and I'm going to use my needle threader, and I am going to stitch on these projects with no further anxiety, or, I mean, it's not exactly anxiety. It's an annoyance of not being able to thread the needles. So thank you guys for those suggestions. I appreciate it, as well as all of the comments and questions that you guys leave for me. I honestly, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Your comments really do keep me going in a positive direction in my life, as long as the comments are coming in. So thank you so much. I appreciate you like you will never know. Okay, now on to stats. So my last video was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks exactly. That never happens, right? I stitched for, okay, now it gets dicey, because if my last video was 2 weeks ago, that means it's 14 days, right? I have here that I stitched for 16 days on 5 projects. I want to get my calendar so badly. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, guys. Because that's wrong. And I didn't realize that didn't make any sense. And I was writing my notes. So, okay. I'm going to count. How many days did I stitch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I stitched for 10 days. I stitched for 10 days. Here's my calendar, guys. It's a hot mess, but you know what? It's working for me so well. I am loving this calendar so much. It's working really, really well for me. So, okay, so I stitched for 10 days on 5 projects. But let me tell you what's happening. I miss my whips. If you've been with me for a little while, you know that I somehow got myself into this secondary rotation of projects that I wanted to stitch on, you know, for several days. A lot of it was new starts. I'm like, well, for a new start, I'm going to stitch on it for multiple days. And then I kept starting things. I'm still starting things. Like, I don't have any new starts today, but like I keep starting things. And so what has happened is that I have not touched the whips in my daily rotation in quite some time. Honestly, I think it's been months. I think it's been a couple of months since I have touched those whips, and I miss them. So what does that mean? That means I got to change it up. I got to do something different so that I could get back to my daily rotation. So the thing I think I'm going to change is that, I've made a decision. I am no longer going to put several days into a new start. A new start will get a full day. After that, I will then determine whether this new start needs to go into my daily rotation or if it needs to go back in the whip pile. That's going to help me move along. It's going to help me not keep missing my whips. I have a few things in my daily rotation that I want to finish this year, and I can't finish them if I keep my shenanigans going the way they're going now. So that's going to be the change. I still think it's going to be a little bit helpful because prior to this, I'm going to say this version of my rotation, I was only putting one strand of floss in a new start. So if I'm going to give it at least a whole day, I've got a whole day. And so that will also get me back to where I have one focus project. And the focus project is the project that I have spun the wheel, has chosen a whip that I need to work on so that I can work on X amount of whips before I get a new start from from my chart stash. Okay, guys? Okay. I'm certain that that's clear as mud. But basically, I just want you to know that I'm making a change in the rotation. What is this? There's something, I don't know what this is. Okay, anyway, I'm making a change in the rotation. Just wanted to let you know that. So we can always all be on the same page. Okay. Now, I actually have a finish. I have a finish. Yes. And it is Santa Snack by Madam Ice. Yes. I love it. I got all of those snowflakes in. He is done. I stitched this on 28 count wheat Lugana, and I use mostly the call for DMCs. I do like to point out that Santa is supposed to be holding a chocolate chip cookie, but I messed up on the colors, and so now he's eating a chocolate macadamia nut cookie. So this is Santa's snack. It is finished. Yay. And I do plan to finish him in the round. And if I'm lucky, I will be able to get him fully finished before the next video. I'm scared to say that, but there we are. That's my plan. All right, so that was Santa's snack. And so now we're going to just move on to whips, which I have here. Always Love You. And I stitched on this for 6 days. I planned to 6 days. I thought I could get a finish in 6 days. I did not. I hope that I will have put a before picture in somewhere. And so this is where I am now. Okay. Now, I am stitching this on, this is 18 count hand dyed Ada that came in the kit. that I got from Kelly at Don't Run with Scissors, who also let me know that the last time I spoke about this, I said that it was from Stitch Life magazine. It is not. It is Jukebox Stitchery. And Kelly owns the rights to the patterns that were created for Jukebox Stitchery. In case you're interested in them, I will link to her channel. She's got a Flosstube channel as well. I will link to her channel below. Okay, so as you can see, I mean, there really is not very much left to do here. I am not going to put this back in my whips. This is going to go into my daily rotation so that it could be finished. It's so close. I love it so much. I feel like I know exactly where I'm going to put it. Here, it came with this wooden box. Okay. I feel like I know exactly where I'm going to put it. I am going to finish it on the box. My only issue right now is I don't know what I'm going to do with the box itself. I don't know if I doubt that I'm going to stain it. So I have to figure out if I'm going to paint it, what I'm going to paint it. So there's that. Always Love You by Jukebox Stitchery. My next whip is Wintertime from It's So Emma. I will insert a photo here. Oh, guys, I am so turned around. I am going to insert a photo here of where it was the last time I shared it. And here is where it is now. You know, the thing that I realized that I'm missing is the photo. Okay, I'm not missing it. It really is right here. It's just missing right here. Okay, so let me show you Wintertime. I'm trying to do this without all of the, zipping and project bags routine. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like when it's done. This is Wintertime. This was part of the Backwater Shop Stitch Quarterly. Let's see, do I know which one? December 2023. And I love it because this animal stack is everything for me. And so here's where it is now. Stitching this on 14 count minty green, not cream, minty green opalescent Aida, using the Call for DMC and Classic Colorworks. And I'll bring it up a little closer so you can see. And maybe you can even see some of the sparkle as the colors continue to change in the light. Okay, so I stitched on this, I don't know, for as many days as I spun to work on this new start. So it is now going back into the whip pile. And that is Wintertime by It's So Emma. The next whip that I have for you is Christmas Shelf by Riolis. It's a kit by Riolis that was gifted to me by Memphis Sarah E. And this is what it's going to look like when it's done. And here is a photo of where it was the last time I showed it to you. And here is where it is now. I'm stitching this on 14 count flaxen Aida using the wool acrylic thread that was included in the kit. I'm going to put something behind it because it looks like you might be able to see through. And so, you know, I think I'm making good progress. I am positive that I have a counting error over here somewhere, but I am continuing on and fudging where necessary. And I'm just hoping that I don't get to a point where I'm like, oops, I should have fixed that. I hope I don't get there. Oh, why won't this just stay? Just stay. So I think I made pretty good progress on that. I was happy to start with this yellow and orange because these browns really became kind of monotonous. So the yellow and orange was a good thing. Let's see. I stitched on this for 6 out of 7 days. I have one more day that I'm going to stitch on this, guys. And so I will show it to you on the next video. I'll let you see how far I've gotten on this. Okay, so that's Christmas Shelf by Riolis. And then, last but not at all least, we have Charlotte by Mirabilia. And this is what she's going to look like when she's done. That's what she's going to look like. I'm still working in this sash. I think I'm going to be kind of overjoyed when I get back to the pink because that's going to mean that I'm really almost done. And so here's a picture of where she was the last time I shared her with you. And this is where she is now. She's a dream. As I said, I've been working still down in this area, which is kind of cool because it's really just a lot of fill-in. I'm stitching her on 32 count Cecil by Seraphim Fabrics using the call for DMC. Of course, I've done my own hair and skin conversion. And I'm in love with her. I stitch her on Monday for Mirror Monday. This is my Mirror Monday stitch. She gets stitched on every single Monday that I'm available. So there she is. I love her a lot. And yeah, like I said, I'll be really happy when I start stitching on the pink part of her dress again. Because I will then know, we're coming down the stretch. And so that's all of my whips. So we are going to now talk about what investments I've made. And again, guys, it's so funny how you think, you know, like I put everything in one spot from one video to the next. And so in my mind, I'm like, well, I didn't really buy much. That's good. And it's always more than I thought. It's always more than I thought. Okay, so the first thing that I got was my Fabulous House series number 5 from by Cottage Garden Samplings, which is Hobbit House. And I know several people are really, really excited about Hobbit House, and I am too. So this is number 5 in the series. And I get an auto ship from Great Lakes Needleworks. Thank you, guys. All right. So that's one thing. Then I got my Just Cross Stitch magazine, which the subscription is a gift from my friend Pat. Yeah, this was great. So this is the summer 2024 issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine. I am really enjoying getting this subscription, and I very easily can see myself continuing it, you know, afterwards. I, of course, at one point in life, subscribed to all of the cross stitch magazines. This was back in the 80s and 90s. And then I decided that I wasn't stitching anything in them. So I decided to stop all of those subscriptions. Now I am going to show you the back page that gives you a quick glance at the projects that are in the magazine. I don't know how well you can see this. I don't even know if it's helping at all. Just let me know whether I should keep doing that or not. But I do want to point out one chart in particular that, of course, you know, I could have tabbed but didn't. And it is an awesome, awesome chart. Here we go. It is Be Mindful by Christy DiClemente. Our friend Christy, well, she's my friend and she should be your friend too because she's got a Flosstube right here on YouTube. It's Christy's Corner. I will link to her in the description box below. Congratulations, Christy, on this magazine entry. And this is the chart. Be mindful. I love it. I plan to stitch it. And there are several other really good charts in this issue, but I definitely know that I'm going to be stitching that one. Excuse me, what else? We have a download from Etsy. A couple of downloads from Etsy, but let's start with Cat on the Moon. Unfortunately, guys, you also, if you've been with me, you also go with me through this with me from time to time. The printer ink is out, and taking my time buying more ink because it's just a thing. It's just a thing. I protest. I protest. I don't want to buy it. I'll buy it when I feel like it. But anyway, I'm so sorry. This is Cat on the Moon. And I printed it in black and white, but I hope that you can see that there is a cat on the moon in this chart. This was created by William, who is the son of Danny over at Danny of All Arts. I will definitely link to her channel, and I will also link to her Etsy shop. Her son William created this piece. She can, if you tune into her channel, she could tell you all about it, and you get a chance to meet William, who is delightful. And I noticed that Amy of Renewing Stitches just stitched this. I have not watched that video yet, but I am going to definitely watch it in the next day or so because she stitched this already, and now I want to stitch it too. I want to stitch it right now too, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start it. I'm going to get it done because it's adorable, and I want to support William as much as I can. And so, as I said, I will link the Etsy shop below if you care to stitch that as well. Now, this also, I believe that this design, it says designed by Danny of All Arts, but I do believe that William had a hand in this design as well, and it's called Moon Kitty. And I love it. I absolutely love this. You can decide what beautiful fabric you want to use because you're going to be able to see it all throughout. And just stitch away. It's got to be a quick stitch. It's 73 by 91 stitches, and with all of the white space, it's not even. I love this so much. And so again, like I said, I will link to Danny's Etsy page. I don't think it's called Danny of All Arts though. Let me see if I can see the name of her Etsy page. I don't see the name of it, but I'll make sure that I link it below, as well as her Flosstube channel. Thank you so much. I love, love, love that. So also, I may have mentioned, however briefly, that, you know, I wanted to stitch a dragon, this being the year of the dragon and all. Honestly, I have been looking for a suitable chart. Okay, I'm laughing because I say suitable chart because there's a couple of hates that have come out that I am absolutely in love with. Do you understand? They're dragons. I'm in love. The problem is, I haven't touched the couple of full coverages that I have. I haven't touched them in so long. I have such a small amount done. I just don't think it would be wise. I just don't think it would be wise for me to go down that road. Although I'm still thinking about those charts because I love them. If I have, I was gonna say if I have a photo of it on my phone, I'll insert it, but I'm pretty sure I don't. Anyway, I did find something that I do want to stitch, however. It is the Year of the Dragon Biscornu. And if you do remember, I did say at the beginning of the year that I want to do a Biscornu this year. I want to learn. And so, again, excuse the black and white. I'll put photos in if I have them, though. If for color photos, I'll put them in if I have them. Yeah, so I am very pleased with this. It's killing two birds with one stone, okay? Which I love. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm still working on the Year of the Rabbit stitch that I had going from 2023, which I'm determined to finish. So this is going to go with that in the same project bag so that when that's done, I'm going to start this. And it'll be in my daily rotation. I think that's fair. Okay. So that is by Siren Stitchworks. I don't know if I said that, but I will link this shop, this Etsy shop, in the description box below as well. Okay, it looks like it's time for me to announce giveaway winners from the last video. And so, here they are. Please excuse the crinkly. All right, here we go. Here we go. The first one was the Stitch Cards Q. And the winner of this is Dawn at Enchanting Stitching. Congratulations, Dawn. Get in touch with me. Let me know that you know you're a winner. And I'll put this in the mail for you. The next one is Chicken Club Prudence. And it is number 6 of 12 of the Chicken Club by Backwater Shop. And the winner of this one is Jeanette Lee 1973. That's Jeanette Lee 1973. Congratulations. Please do get in touch with me by email at designmorris1@gmail.com, which is also listed in the description box below. Let me know that you are claiming your prize, and I will get this in the mail for you. The next one was the Stackables for June. And the winner of this one is Kelly at Don't Run with Scissors. Congratulations, Kelly. Please get in touch with me to let me know that you are claiming your prize, and I'll put this in the mail for you. The last one that I was giving away last week was the Seasonal Stitchy Stars Quilt Runner pattern. And the winner of this is Emily at Emmy Rose 22A. Congratulations, Emily. Send me an email at designmorris1@gmail.com. Let me know that you know that you are a winner, and I will get this into the mail for you. Congratulations. And again, let me just remind all of you that I so appreciate you participating in the giveaways. Please, please, please get in touch with me if you are our winner. I cannot send the prize out to you if you do not contact me. So thank you so much. And we have giveaways this week, of course, because giveaways, besides stitching, is one of my favorite things about doing a Flosstube video. So, okay. So the first one is You Are My Sunshine. I believe you've seen this before because it's by It's So Emma, and it was part of one of the recent Fat Quarter Shop Stitch Quarterlies. But this is just for the chart. And so if you're interested in this chart, please use the word beach. Use the word beach. Okay. The next one is the Chicken Club. This is number 7 of 12. And this is Edna. She's so darn cute. This is Edna. And if you're interested in Edna, please use the word chicken in your comment. Also, I am giving away Stackables July. If you're interested in Stackables July, please use the word July somewhere in your comment. And last but not least, we have another Seasonal Stitchy Stars quilt pattern for Table Runner. So if you're interested in Stitchy Stars, please use the word quilt. Please also do not use the word giveaway. I will unfortunately have to delete your comment because it draws trolls. Please do not use the word giveaway, prize, winner, so any of those types of words that may attract trolls. Please be in the US. Please be over the age of 18 so that you can legally give me your mailing address. And please, please, please do be a subscriber. Thank you so much to everyone who participates, and good luck. Oh my goodness, I forgot, and I don't know how. Probably because it was in the wrong spot. There's another piece of another investment that I made, and it is a chart by Nuri at Shaded Stitchery, and it's called Fly High Faith. I was only, I think I downloaded this yesterday, which was like the first time that I saw it. This is a free chart on her Ko-Fi page. I'll try my best to link to it in the description box below. And this is how it looks. Of course, I apologize again for it being in black and white, but I just want to tell you, it says Fly High Faith, and so this is in tribute or in remembrance of Faith Ringgold, and I just have a little bit here that I want to tell you about Faith. She was born in 1930. She passed away on April 13th at the age of 93. She was a champion of Black artists. She explored themes of race, gender, class, family, and community through a vast array of media and later the written word. Miss Ringgold ultimately became best known for what she called story quilts, large panels of unstretched canvas painted with narrative scenes in vivid acrylics, framed by quasi-traditional borders of pieced fabric, and often incorporating written text. Meant for the wall rather than the bed, the quilts tell of the joys and rigors of Black lives and of Black women's lives in particular, while simultaneously celebrating the human capacity to transcend circumstance through the art of dreaming. I knew of Faith Ringgold, but I didn't really know her whole story, so I thought that I would spend some time. I did spend some time doing some research about Faith. I found one, and there are several. I found and watched one YouTube video about her. It's Faith Ringgold's American Story, and I will link that in the description box below in case you are interested in learning more about her. Thank you so much, Nuri, for this chart. I cherish it, and I'm very happy to have this in my collection. Thank you so much. What I have, that's all I have for you guys. And so I just want to say that my next video is going to be in 2 weeks. I'm very happy that I've been able to, God willing, I'm very happy that I've been able to be somewhat consistent. That makes me happy. And I want to thank you so much for buying me a coffee, guys. If you are interested in supporting my channel, there's a link in the description box below. I generally use the proceeds from Buy Me a Coffee to help pay for shipping of the many giveaways that I love to do. So thank you for buying me a coffee. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please do subscribe if you have not done so already. And please leave me a comment. I love talking to you in the comments. My words of wisdom no, they're not words of wisdom. I am not wise. I do not claim to be wise, but they are words of inspiration just to help you, maybe help you get through the next couple of weeks until I see you again, because I know that many of us are struggling with many things, whether we talk about them or not, okay? There's no right time in life. There's just time. And you get to choose what to do with it. Happy stitching, guys. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.
I keep doing this.
This camp is a disgrace to see. Obadiah gave Hoorah its land too, and they've never gotten one single impression.
Yes. Angie, we heard the
What? What? Yeah.
no way he could have had anything to do